is due tomorrow. I do have after school tutoring today, 4:30 to 5:30. Okay. Again, more than one person will probably be there, so I can only do what I can with the amount of people that are there. Okay. And tomorrow morning I'm here early. Early release is also tomorrow, and then spring break. Okay, end of the 9 weeks. So again, all work is due Friday. Make sure you write sub or no warm up for yesterday and Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. Now, here we have 3 points. A, B, C makes a triangle. It's rotated 180 degrees, and then we have a second step. Then it's reflected across y equals x. Does everyone have a warm-up sheet that you can get out of that blue bin? So you get your grade for your warm-ups, right? Okay. Now, the very first folder in the blue bin has all the extra warm-ups if you ever need it. Okay. Should be the very first folder in the blue bin. What are you looking for? Oh, right here. That's a trash, but right here. Okay. That's a recycle bin, yes, but all right. Now, here we go. We're going to take these 3 points and rotate 180. Now, you should have notes on how to do that, but I also put them on the board here. So how do I rotate 180? Boom, right here. Rotate 180. XY becomes negative X, negative Y. So what happened to my points? If XY is now negative X, negative Y, what's the only change you see here? The negative. They're both changing their signs. I'll say that again. XY becomes negative XY means they both, X and Y, change their signs. So can you take these 3 points and just change both of their signs, right? So positive 1, negative 2 is going to become what? Negative 1, positive 2. Very good. Let's write that down. And then negative 1, change both of the signs, becomes positive 1, positive 1. And then positive 2, positive 1, change both signs, negative 2, negative 1. Cool. Does everyone see that I use this rule right here by changing both signs? Okay, now, I did the first step, then I'm doing the second step. Reflect across y equals x. Now, what's the rule for reflecting across y equals x? It's not x-axis, it's not y-axis, it's right here, y equals x. So this says xy becomes yx. What changes here? Okay, they switch places. Very good. Everybody, if you see xy and then the next one is yx, they've switched, okay? Now, I want everyone listening, okay, because this is where people mess up. Am I going to apply this rule to the new points or the original points? What do you think? The new points. Okay, it's like walking. You take a step, and from there, you take another step. Okay? So again, I'm going to use this switcheroo rule on these red points in the middle, the A prime, B prime, C prime. Okay? So again, the most common error I see is people using the rule on the original points. Okay? Don't do that. So it's kind of like you forget these. These are gone now. All right, and now let's do the switcheroo rule because we are doing over y equals x. So let's switcheroo. Negative 1, 2, switch them. Becomes what? 2, negative 1. 1, 1. If you flip it, it's still 1, 1. And then negative 2, negative 1, switcheroo. Negative 1, negative 2. This is A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. Okay? That means it's the second change. So every time you make a new step, you put another prime on it. Okay? This is called, from your objective at the top, composition, which means more than one transformation. Can you do more than one transformation if you have your rules? I'll leave the rules on the board, but you should have a note sheet with all the rules on them anyways, okay? So I'm giving you this as additional practice. If you're passing my class, then you need to be working on this, or if you didn't finish yesterday's puzzle, if you were here, you can do that. But it's very important for those of you who are not passing, especially if you're close, that you work from the third 9 weeks. You either look at that little white sheet of paper I gave you, or you can check Skyward right now. Skyward is up to date with whatever's been turned in. Okay. Some of y'all I'm going to pull off to the side, and we're going to do some corrections and work on some stuff. But does everyone know what we're doing? This is what I'm passing out now is if you're passing, if you're up to speed. All right, let's get started.